What's going on, Fury Nation? Welcome to Secret Sunday, the Fnaf News Network. And lately in Fnaf News, the developers of the asymmetric horror multiplayer game Dead by Daylight have tweeted out some teasers that could be construed as Fnaf teasers for potentially a Fnaf Killer in Dead by Daylight. Let's take a closer look at the teaser. These were tweeted out by the Dead by Daylight mobile team, and the first one shows a newspaper that says, "Help wanted. Please apply below. Looking for someone to feed Maurice. Must avoid looking in his third eye." The image in the middle shows a section of the level called Father Campbell's Chapel, which features an undead horse named Maurice, among other things. Everything else on the newspaper has been hidden from view. Now, everybody's first thought for this image was that it was teasing that the next chapter of Dead by Daylight would be a FNAF related one. So a ton of speculation started on who the killer could be, who the survivor could be, and what map they could bring in. The most popular ideas for killer were Springtrap and Freddy, which would be incredible representation as they are both staples of the FNAF franchise. As for how they would perform in the game, Freddy seems not so likely, because a crucial part of playing killer in Dead by Daylight is being able to find survivors and win chases. And quite frankly, I can't actually see Freddy doing this. He would possibly be one of the slowest killers. Also, what would Freddy's power be? He doesn't really have any cool powers that they can bring into this game to help him win chases. So for me, Freddy is kind of off the table. But Springtrap, on the other hand, would make for an incredible killer. There are so many ideas for killer powers already online for Springtrap. You may be wondering about Springtrap's slow mobility and how that could play in. Well, Springtrap's speed is actually a force to be reckoned with when FNAF 3 is set to aggressive mode. So I could easily see him winning chases and outsmarting survivors left and right. For the survivor, a lot of players have wanted Michael Afton to come in. People have come up with so many cool perk ideas for Michael. There's a big problem with adding Old Eggs Benedict to DBD. Other than Atari sequences, we've never fully seen Michael or his full name across all of the games. In DBD, he would have to have a full model of his entire body and close-ups of his face. So I don't think they would reveal how this character looks through Dead by Daylight. A much better survivor would actually be Vanessa. We all know exactly how Vanessa looks, so they could easily implement her into the game with her own set of perks. That brings me to the next killer idea, Vanny. There's not a lot of speculation about this character, but it would really make the most sense. There's lots of potential for different powers for Vanny, and if they already have Vanessa in the game, it would be super easy just to add Vanny in as well as the killer. The next killer idea is my personal favorite, Ennard. He is very fast, so he could easily win chases with survivors. His power could involve his metallic body. Ennard would have such a cool model within the game too. A very distinguished silhouette, which is super important in this game. And he could even make scary metallic sounds as he moves around. Ennard would make for such a cool killer. As for the map that they could bring in for FNAF, any of the classic FNAF locations would be incredible to see. Even the FNAF 4 location could be used as a map if they make the FNAF 4 house the center building and include the areas outside of the house as well. And the most likely map would have to be the Pizzaplex from Security Breach. A sectioned off area of the Pizzaplex would make for a level much like the Raccoon City level. There's also a section in Security Breach where your objective becomes let there be light. Turn on 5 generators, which could very well be a reference to Dead by Daylight. That's all I've got for today. I'll see you all tomorrow. Secret Sunday out.